Hi Hope class, it's Mrs. Carr here with your homework, which will be due back on the 30th of March. I will just share the document with you. So this is on the app. So your reading homework is to find your first sentence in the reading book that you've got at home, or you can choose another book from home. Okay, what is effective about it? Why does it work really well? Would you improve it in any way? Why is it interesting to the reader? So this is linked back to our reading from last week. Okay, if you'd like to draw a picture that shows what that first sentence is talking about, you can do that as well. If you want to label it, if you want to write it down. So find some way to show me how well this first sentence works in your reading book, okay, and how you would improve it. For English, we're going to use the sentence from last week in reading. So the door was the last one in the corridor. Right, to build a story from that sentence, okay? This is what we'd call a first sentence hook. It hooks the reader in, it makes them want to read more. Now, with your writing, I'm not expecting you to have to write the whole story, okay? You can do, but I think it would be stronger even if you just give me the first 2 or 3 paragraphs and make sure that they're really, really strong. Because sometimes if we write a whole story in a page, then we're getting the ideas down, but we're not thinking about our language, we're not thinking about building that tension, we're not thinking about our vocabulary or how to build suspense or tension for the reader. So those are things I want you to think about. I'd rather have fewer paragraphs and it'd be better, okay? For maths, I'd like to write 3 word problems. There is a document on the app to show you ones that we've had a look at. So it will be this. Okay, so it gives you some different examples of word problems. Lots of you have already got onto these. If you haven't, you probably will in the next few weeks, okay? And what I'd like you to do is to write your own version of these. Now, remember, these need to test on multiplication, all right? If you find that quite easy and you think, actually, I'd like more of a challenge, what I'd like you to do is see if you can write any that have more than one answer, so quite almost like an open-ended challenge. But remember, it needs to test on multiplication, and I'd like you to do the answers as well, because there's no point in asking somebody a question in terms of maths or something like that if you don't already have the answer. Okay, back to our homework document. For topic this week, I'd like you to write up your allotment adventure. Okay, so very exciting, you've been to the allotment this week. So what happened? How was it an adventure? What did you do? That sort of thing. Okay, and you can make that really exciting. You can put it into like a comic strip or make it into a double page spread or something. Okay, so just think about how to make that really, really interesting. All right. So your homework is due back on the 30th of March, which is a week on Wednesday, and I will see you soon. Okay, bye.